And I think that what brought a lot of people here tonight, might have been, us feeling like we were against different people, right? But we're for everybody. It just so happens that we have to scream a little bit louder for Black lives lately, because that type of stuff can't happen, right?
About the topic of race, or being racist, or being assumed to be racist, that we try to ignore color. So it's like, I look at you, but I don't see your color, and that makes it okay. Well, I'm trying not to see your color, and that, in a way, is a form of being racist, because you're not acknowledging who I am. So whether you thought that acknowledging who I am and then physically acting on it was racist, but now you're not acknowledging who I am and acting like we don't have these problems that are prevalent in our society. You see it every day on the news, but for you not to acknowledge that, it's also in a way, in some way, shape, or form, a little bit racist, because you're just trying to ignore color as if it's not a factor, but it is. And we live in this skin, and we have to go through these things differently than other people do. There are systemic things in place that not keep the community down, but make sure that certain communities can't get up.
One of the first responses we see today, or specifically today, to this news about Otis Burton lynching, as soon as somebody like CNN starts posting, a Black man has been found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, a bunch of white folks hop on there like, why'd you say Black? Like, why'd you bring that up? You're just making people upset. You're like race baiting or whatever. And for whatever reason, we believe, especially, I really should just say a lot of white people I know and have grown up with, believe that ignoring these aspects of personality, these aspects of the story, is going to make everything better. And that's just how we get in this whole spiral of silence, of hurting people and acting like it's not hurting.
And it's like, it made me upset because it was like, girl, I sat beside you, I've seen you, you talked to me, you had conversation with me, and you're still oblivious to what's going on. You're not that dumb because you came this far at ODU. We all have the same education, and you're still acting dumb. She's a really nice girl, and I'm just like, now when I see you, I'm looking at you sideways like, oh, okay, all right. And when I saw it, I was offended. I was hurt that, like she said, you were in the class with the girl sitting right next to you. I have friends of different ethnicities, and I'm sitting next to someone in my class. I talk to everyone in my class. I'm really outgoing, and it's so offensive that you would put something up there to offend people of my race.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter like, oh, we did it. He responded. We didn't do anything. Nothing happened. He kind of just sent out an email to hopefully ease people's unrest about the situation, which hopefully isn't going to ease anybody because it was he shouldn't have said that as any kind of, apology it was supposed to be, but it wasn't anything that I feel like our community should accept.
I briefly saw the letter that, I think it was the Oklahoma president, how he addressed the situation of the SAE and that whole situation. Now, I'm pretty sure the way that they addressed that situation was just point blank to the point. What you did was wrong. That's not allowed. But what ODU did to address the situation was nothing like that. Yes, we have an issue. We have a problem with this. It needs to be done. I don't think it needs to be swept under the rug. I think it needs to be addressed. Just like Oklahoma addressed the situation to all the hurt feelings and anything that it could have started, it was erased by the serious address that they made with that email and the punishments that they gave those students. I honestly believe that President Robert, whatever his name is, needs to be signed.
In class today, I tried to have this conversation like we're having with a white student in my class. And she said, why'd you do that to my friend? Why'd you put her out there? You have a big buzz on Twitter. Why would you do that? Now she's like the most hated person on campus. She may get kicked out. She may lose her scholarship. And I'm like, okay, if I let that one situation go, that gives all the other people that are taking stuff like that are going to be like, hey, we can do it. Black people aren't going to do nothing about it. We're not going to get kicked out. So, my whole point of the little story is that, talking to people about it, it works, but at the same time, you need them to understand.
Go ahead.
But my point is just these conversations need to be had, and no matter if they don't see the same thing that you see, that, okay, I personally don't care if she gets kicked out of school. I don't care if she loses her scholarship, because my people have been shot, killed, all these types of things. A scholarship for a life. Come on. You're mocking someone that died. You're mocking someone that, was like innocent person that just wanted to go about their business and was killed for it. So
those same people that we go to school with, they're going to go on not only to be in our military, they're going to go on to be police officers.